So I'm sitting right here working, and then I go back to the kitchen and I notice I have a large deer, 9 in the morning, hanging out in my yard. Look at that. Literally 30 feet from where I sit and work all day. I don't know if it sees me. I think it does. But I didn't even notice it till I went back to make toast. Wild. Gotta love Florida. You're just hanging out. Beautiful deer. So get better. Oh, there we go. Better shot from up above. How nice. Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Pirate coming at you, and today we are talking gardening. You probably don't know it. I've talked a little bit about it. You know, I'm a prepper. I do like to be prepared for things, and we have been trying our hand at gardening on our patio. And I'll be honest, it's not as easy as you think it is. We water, we do that stuff, and the heat's killing it. You know, we've got stuff growing, but sustaining it is becoming a real issue. And I have some questions for you guys. If any gardeners are watching, we have some bee questions. Now, in our backyard, we have some fruit trees we planted, and that's been fantastic. We had a good haul of peaches. We got a bunch of oranges growing right now. We have a pear tree and an avocado tree. Those have been great watching them go. But we really want to get prepared and have a garden in here. So we've been trying to grow some on our covered screen porch. And now we've got, the only plant we've got with blossoms is our squash plant. And the question is, we have a screen porch. Do we need to open the door so the bees can get in? Now we've done that so that we're figuring it could get pollinated that way. If you're a longtime gardener, do we need to do that? Let me flip this around and show you what we got. Also, at the end of this, I'm going to pop in a video. We've been having deer here regularly. They love eating our plants. And I got a little video of them the other morning out here just watching me watch it. So we'll show that at the end. But let's look at some plants here. Now, we did grow everything from a seed, so it's neat that anything grew at all. That is basil. That's the only plant that was already started. And we got dill, and then we got some bell peppers that are growing. We got some artichokes. We got some onions. Now, we did get decimated early on. Even though we're in a screen porch, some little animals came in and wiped out our onions and our asparagus early on. They just ate them all to nothing. Here we got some squash and cucumbers getting mixed up. And this is what we're talking about. We have blossoms on here now. Do we need a bee to pollinate those? I don't know. We've cracked this screen door, hopefully letting them come in. But see, we've had some things, they grew and they've been dying. They're really struggling. These are tomatoes. They're looking good, which we're real pleased about. Well, I am, because I love tomatoes. Here we got a pineapple. We got a pineapple out there struggling too. Watermelon, a few different things, but again, they're really starting to struggle. They get sun, but it just has not been enough. And it could be that we started too late in the season. Our beans are taking a beating right now. Papaya trees, they're still hanging in there. But anyway, so gardening. We are gardening because they're messing with our food. You know, genetically modified, GMO, we've known about that. But they're also, you know, the Gates Foundation, they're pumping vaccines into plants. We're getting biologically engineered plants. And that's a big reason to want to plant a garden. But the trouble with gardening is you don't just plant it and it grows and you got a bunch of food. Look, things die. You got to learn. It's a big learning curve to gardening. And, you know, we're doing this in a screen porch because we got tons of squirrels, we got deer, and they're going to eat anything that we put out there. They come by and they eat it. But now we're hit with the reality that maybe we don't get enough direct sunlight, maybe we don't get enough bees, maybe we don't get enough of a lot of things. So there's a big learning curve here. Let me know if you garden, if you know about the bee situation. Do I need bees to pollinate these flowers? Do we need insects? You know, here in Florida, we got so many insects. We were really just trying to avoid them eating our plants all up because our fruit trees get hit. We end up having to spray them with pesticides, which isn't what we want to do either. And let me flip this back around here. So pesticides aren't the answer we're looking for as well, so which is why we thought we'd come inside with it. And again, of course, we're having some struggles. You don't know until you get into it, but you don't want to need it. You don't want to need it and have to do it and then fail. That's really my mindset. So get prepared. If you are not gardening, look into it. Hey, check your food labels, guys. Campbell's soup, biologically engineered, stamp right on the back of it. A lot of them, it's in the meat, it's in the veg, it's in everything. I'll put a couple pictures up at my local Walmart of a can of Campbell's soup. But it's in everything now. These bioengineered vegetables and fruits, it's getting ridiculous. Tell me your thoughts. Check out this little deer in my yard. Have a great week, you guys. We'll see you next time. Pirate out. Arg. This little deer is not sure what to think. Just hanging in my backyard, soaking it in. It keeps making a little noise here and there like it's trying to scare us off or talk to us, but it sure is cute. Big ol' ears. Oh, it hears me laughing.